Everyone ready? All right, Head Coach Dan D'Antoni will begin with an opening statement and then take questions.
Akron's a good basketball program. They expect good basketball. They have good basketball. Coach is getting his feet wet there, and I'm sure he's going to do a real good job. They play very aggressive, very physical basketball team, and they play hard. So he'll find success. I appreciate him coming down, and I told our kids it was a good win. I thought our energy levels were up. If you watch the William & Mary game, not take anything away from William & Mary because I think he put about 114 on somebody tonight, but and shot about 50% from threes. But not taking, they did that against Old Dominion, who I know plays defense. So, you know, but I thought our energy was good. We talked about it. If you were listening to after the game at William & Mary, you could tell I was a little upset. Had a little bit more passion in the locker room a couple of days, and these kids responded to it. And I thought that was kind of the key, is we made it very difficult for them to score. And offensively, and I've always found, and I try to tell them, sometimes when you're as good offensively, sometimes some of these players, it falls on deaf ears, but I think they heard it. You have much better offensive games when you're playing aggressively defensively. So, you know, I was proud of them, happy, and we'll get started tomorrow at 10 o'clock, walking through chat, trying to get ready for it. We played a lot of games for college quickly, so, you know, we haven't had 4 or 5 days in between to prepare. It's always been 1, 2, maybe 3. And that's tough for us. And then we came back off a trip on Thursday, got in at 4 in the morning. You know, Friday's practice was a disaster from coaching staffs through, but they look like you know, I can count on these kids. They don't cheat the rest process. They go to bed on time, even on a Friday night, to be ready to play on a Saturday. And I do it. They do it without curfews. They do it on their own, and I respect that. I tell them that. I think that's a process that you have to learn as a young man, is to discipline yourself. And we got the type of kids that can do that, and I'm proud of them.
Thanks, Coach. We will now open it up for questions.
Well, you're talking about the energy level. Coach came in here and basically said you all kicked the rear ends energy-wise.
Well, I wish I'd have known that earlier. I wasn't worried so much over there. But, you know, they were competitive, even though the score got out there. He's just not used to having getting beat by that many points, so he thought he got his butt tailed, but I don't think so. You know, if we'd let down 1 minute, they'd have been right back on us. So he does a great job, and they're very aggressive. We did have energy, though, and the ball, I thought our ball got going pretty good. You know, we're still trying to grow that fifth starter. I think West has obviously made it known that he wants to start, and John, you know, I can't give him, you know, I don't know how many descriptive words you can use to tell him how good he is. CJ had an okay CJ game, but it's always strong. Did okay. I don't even know what he had. Let me see if I was right. Well, he had 20 points. I guess that's okay, CJ. But yeah, I consider that. I was out celebrating after I got 20 points when I played, and I'm calling that normal for him, or average. So, you know, and then Pinova is, you know, really we just have one big guy. And he looks like he's the biggest guy out there. You know, he just trolls that paint if he can stay out of foul trouble. You know, he could be, and they were, you know, they're not big fouls, they're tic-tac fouls. If he could just clean it up a little bit, then we keep him on the floor a little bit more. Maybe it's good that he gets fouled. Then I won't have him at 210. He'll stay 225. You know, you never know. So we're just trying to grow. I think George is making. I'm waiting for one of them just to mash the pedal down a little bit, catch up with those other 4. We really need 2 or 3 of them. I looked at Thieneman a little longer to see what he can do. We're still in the process now. I think we're getting closer to 5, and I got to start. Jansen played okay. Thieneman played okay. We got to start getting that to where we get to 8 or 9 players. I'm playing my guards too long, and I'm gonna have to work something out to where I can sit them down a little bit. But, you know, when you guys will write bad things about me, I get scared about winning and losing, so I play them guys, man. I take them down to the nub. But, you know, again, it's exciting. It's fun. You know, if you can't enjoy that atmosphere, the band's playing, the kids are happy, you know, that's what it's all about. And, win or lose, but it's always easier when you win.
Well, the difference today, you really never let them make a run.
No, we did a nice job, and they're not a great shooting team, but to hold Utomi, is that right? Utomi, is that his name? I think that's close. 8 threes, he was 4 for 8, but he had only took 8 threes. That's pretty good. That means you're closing down on him and limiting the damage he can do from outside, because he's a great shooter. And I thought we did a nice job there. We closed back out on a lot of people. How many blocks did Pinova have?
3.
3. I'm gonna check that guy's credentials. He's keeping stats. He had more than 3. And the last time they said, I think he said 3 was 8. We went back and watched it. It was 8. So, you know, that's the way they did me. That's why I'm not in the record book shut with assists. I had to give them a damn layup before they'd give me an assist. They'd get Greg and them, I'd just throw the ball over the side. And it was assist.
I see if you got all this, it's just when you passed to Jordan.
I know. How many would I've had? I had to get him a layup to get an assist. The only problem was the sucker was nearsighted. He couldn't see it. Had to shoot them all outside, and I never got an assist.
You'd had another 500. You'd had another 500.
I know. But anyway, I just, you know, I'm proud of them, obviously. And they're a young team. We had no seniors out there. Lost 6 with Millen hurt, 6 out of the top 9. You know, so, you know, I'm proud of them. And I told them, tip-off club before we went out, I said, y'all hang in there, that's going to get fun. We're going to have a good team. You're going to be proud of them. And that's win or lose. That's kind of the way you have to be as a fan. When you got to get on me is when I can't get them to play hard. If I can't get them to play hard, then I got to go. Next guy in, I wish him the best. But right now they play hard for you. They play unselfishly. They play for Marshall. And we got to be proud of any product they put out or the outcome of whatever they're doing. So come on, join us. You know, we're going to have a big, like I said, I always try to have fun when I see Alan Smothers back there. We probably have more fun after the games than we did during the game. So we're going to have one of those on New Year's Eve at Keith Albee, and tip-off club's coming, and be kind of a Vegas-themed night. And just joy being a part of the state of West Virginia, Huntington, and Marshall University. So that's kind of why I came back. You know, I didn't come back to pad my career records, or I don't really past that moment. So all I come back is to enjoy the people and the games and watch kids perform. And it was a good one tonight. It was fun.
Chattanooga, anything you're anticipating? Obviously, somebody that.
Did I anticipate anything different from them? Or?
No. Do you anticipate anything with?
With
first
Chad.
thoughts on Chad? Yeah.
Damn, son, I just finished one game. I hadn't even seen the tape on the other one. Gee whiz. I don't know. I got no clue. I just started this college gig. I have no idea what they even look like. I don't know their colors. So I'll figure out what it is tomorrow morning. I'll be in here about 6 in the morning, and we'll be watching film. And 8 o'clock, we'll get with our film. We redo our tape. We'll talk to the kids at 10 o'clock and talk about what they did right or wrong here. I think Scott Rougeau has the scout. He'll walk through. We'll come out on the court 10:30. I don't think it'll be that long because I think I'm going to see a good film. And then we'll come out on the floor. We'll walk through what Chat does. And then if you'll get here, I'll talk to you about all that stuff about that time. Sorry about that. You're good. You're good. You got to hang in. I'm a D'Antoni. We never did. You couldn't get too proud of the D'Antoni family. They wear you out at the kitchen table. So, you just walked in, try to duck all of it and walk out, But it was all in good fun. So, it's a good thing.
I think that's a good way to close things out. Thanks,
All right,
Coach.
fellas. Thanks.